Hello, hello. What's up, class? My name is Jared Luciano Rubio. Today is March 20th, 2026, and I am the Educational Studies class of 2026. So, without a further ado, let's get into my Module 1 presentation today. So, a few of you might already know that the Educational Studies program requires you to take this class. But besides the obvious, I believe that this course will end up addressing advocacy that I haven't seen before, or in ways that I haven't seen before, especially in educational settings. At the end of this day, I think this class will ultimately help me, but not only me, but educators or future instructors to be better. Some current career aspirations that I have at the moment, because things might change and stuff or move around. But my first career meeting, career aspiration is to do maybe some volunteer work in developing countries of like Latin America. I could end up learning Spanish simultaneously while I'm doing some of this career aspirations. So I think that would be, you know, you scratch my back, I could scratch yours a little bit. And then in return, when I come back to the States, if I ever do plan on coming back to the States, because once again, who knows? I could end up serving like Hispanic communities in the United States. So, like for example, I'm from San Diego, so the skills that I've learned learning Spanish in these developing countries, I could end up using those Spanish skills in my hometown, San Diego, where we do have a large Hispanic community. When doing this, doing all the assignments for this module and stuff like that, I ended up finding out that I'm an advocate, or what type of advocate I am. I don't think it gets more simple than this. I'm a fact finder. I'm a good listener. I'm a person who ends up trying to perceives, reasonable. I'm passionate, and I'm a good communicator. I don't think there's anything more to go into depth, but besides, like, hey, you know what? I try to find the facts out of everything. I really try to listen to everybody that I can and listen to their reasoning and stuff. I'm a person, with obstacles. I always try to persevere, and I'm reasonable. I feel like I'm fair. I'm very passionate when it comes to people, and I don't know if you guys can tell by the by the presentation I'm doing right now, but I really do like communicating, so communication is on there as well. Some past, present, and future advocacy. In the past, I was an avid tutor for about a year and a half, which I'm actually going back to doing that right now. So I guess this can be a past and a present. For the present, I am advocating for the community by interning with the Citizens for Coastal Conservancy. So I'm just really educating those on the Tijuana River sewage crisis because I am from San Diego. So there's a, if you guys haven't heard, but there's a huge river sewage crisis coming from Tijuana into San Diego. So I'm doing that for my present advocacy, and then like I said, going back to what we learned in what I was telling you guys in slide 3 about my career aspirations. I want to implement that for my future. I would love to advocate in developing, in a Latin American country, teaching, educating, providing resources, etc. The last slide is how can I influence the world? Well, personally, in a world where there's so much violence and I think there's a lot of negativity and evilness, just I believe like I want to leave this planet knowing that I did good and knowing that I made people happy. And I'm just at the end of the day, I want to know that I'm a good human being. So, in my opinion, being a good human being is helping others, making them smile, like making them feel grateful, giving them opportunities and giving them things that, they wouldn't have had themselves unless they got the help. So that's how I want to influence the world. I just want to be a good human being. I think at the end of the day. And I believe that's my last slide, y'all. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will talk to you later this class. Bye-bye.